Oh, hey, I didn't see it come in. I locked the door, so you're not supposed to be here. But while you are, let's talk about bootleg movies, such as the Legend of Mulan, or if you will, Legenda o Mulanu, ako hoćeš da budeš takav. Now you know this movie is good because it was put in a video game by our good friends Phoenix Games, who are known for making things like Animal Soccer World and Death. This movie is a Finnish cartoon made by Henk Kraftwerk. And you know what they say, a finished project is better than a perfect project, and boy, this sure is one of those. For the purposes of this video, I'll be looking at the Yugoslavian dub, because what are the chances that that would have happened? You realize this means that there was like 5 people in the basement that like dubbed over the movie, and then once they burnt it onto a disc, they just started throwing the discs at people, hoping they'd watch it. So this girl child runs into the forest, because what else are they gonna do with their free time? And in the corner of her eye, she spots some fungi. Of course, afterwards, she is brutally attacked by a panda bear. I'm not even kidding. It's an actual wild animal attacking a human girl. Luckily, the little girl had an apple with her, so they are able to pledge an alliance. Though I'm pretty sure 99% of a panda's diet is just bamboo, so I don't know what the fuck that's all about. After a whole bunch of bullshit, they just finally settle down, sit down, and start reading a story. And the girl says something like, "Alo, slušaj me. Gledaj me oči kad pričaš sa mnom." Mulan reads a story about the origin of pandas, and it's like, the black bears, they appear in the night and then they count stars. But when the sun came out, they just poof out of existence. And that's when the whites come in. What the fuck? That was just straight up genocide I witnessed. They were like even counting and shit. They had primitive knowledge of mathematics, and then they just wiped out of existence just as soon as the sun rises. Are they vampires? I mean, the white bears also disappear when night comes back, but that's still fucked up, man. Even the panda was scared. Eventually, the two sides had the idea to crossbreed to create a new species of super bear that can survive both day and night. And there you go, that's how you panda, fuck you. Jebote kako ružno lice. It's not even that far from what she actually says in the movie. Back at the families, things start going real south. With the dubbing. Just listen to the father over here, okay?
Ha, da li su ti oči bile otvorene dok si to gledala?
Ali tata, to se stvarno dogodilo.
Postoji jedna stara kineska poslovica. Kad očekuješ konjanika, čak ti i otkucaj tvog srca mogu zvučati kao topot.
The movie comes back with the whole Disney's Mulan shit where it's like, oh, I want to be a warrior. And then the warriors are like, you can't be a warrior, you have a vagina. And then she's like, when will my reflection show who I am inside? Listen, I didn't watch the fucking Disney's Mulan, okay? I don't like doing things in my free time. I barely do the dishes in my own house, okay? She does get a bronze statue for her efforts, though. As a kid, I thought it was chocolate. But, like, that's not accurate, because, like, China did not have cocoa back then. The panda didn't get that memo, though. I mean, maybe they did grow cocoa back then. I don't fucking know. Maybe the cartoon panda is smarter than me. Alright, so actual problems start cropping up when they find out that the dragon has stopped melting the snow on the top of the mountains, which has been their source of water this whole time. So that's gonna cause some drought over here. That's kind of a big problem. Oh my god, is that Captain Planet? I don't know what he's doing here, but looking at his design, I'm pretty sure he's not here to help. Mulan then starts training hard to be a warrior with her father. She even manages to become officer under the thin veil of, no, I swear I'm a dude. Mulan then goes to war, and the editing gets really weird at this point. The fiery sky swirls out into normal. Why isn't the center of the vortex effect on the token? In fact, why is it moving to the right? A lot of this scene is just images related to the story fading in and increasing in contrast and decreasing in brightness. Okay. Now this is just gonna bother me throughout the rest of the movie, but I'm just gonna say it. Mulan in this dub sounds like a teacher, a Serbian one. I don't know why.
Vojnici, ne spuštajte oružje. Budite na oprezu.
Alo, buđenje, čas je počeo. Alright, it is just me. Okay. But either way, the voice does not fit the fucking character. At least it's better than the one in Phoenix Games, and the voice acting in that is just bottom notch.
Several rabbits, about 5 feet tall. Rabbits carrying big bows. Maybe they're using them for hunting carrots.
That's not a voice fitting for a warrior. That's more like a voice for a web series called Sorta Riff. Then they all get ambushed and captured. because nobody listened to Mulan. Why would they? They don't pay attention in class. The frame rate in this movie is something else. The walking animation is a slideshow. Meanwhile, the ground is moving smoothly. Why not just make the ground as choppy as the walk cycle? I mean, it'll look shitty, but at least it's consistent. Mulan gets thrown in a prison cell and this guy's head disappears for a frame. I'm not sure if it was painful or not, but he gets his head back. Don't worry about it. I want to point out that Mulan in her grown-up form has just this constant pissed off face. Even when the spirit of her father is comforting her, she looks like she's about to say, "Alo, rekla sam ti da neću da te gledam dok sam u zatvoru." Alright, so now you get introduced to the new mechanic. It's the token. What that does is she basically flips a coin, a punch sound effect plays, and it turns into whatever creature she wants. It's something like, I don't know, Manimal, Aquaman, Gold Experience. With that out of the way, it's time for the daring escape sequence. Oh, well, that was just fantastic. Round of applause, whoever just fucking did that. Here's where the bullshit with the monkey starts. She climbs up a crystal mountain, it seems, and then she eventually reaches the big-ass tree. And on the big-ass tree is the monkey, who is a menace to society. I am personally glad it lives all the way up there and nowhere near me. So due to the monkey's tomfoolery, they both fall into a big hole, and the monkey must be really CPU intensive because the frame rate drops over here, and that's perfectly understandable. There's like lava too. Masterful sound design as usual. But also, where's the lava? Where's the lava from this lava monster? Did the monkey just take a straw and goes like and sucked it all up? They move on from the fire temple into the water temple, and then it's like, you know, time to use the overpowered coin thing, and it turns into a fish. And they swim. Majestic. We get a scenic view of the frozen wasteland, and the music sounds like it has the same structure as Dust from Hotline Miami 2, and now I'm extremely distracted. And then Mulan's like, you know what? I feel like I'm in the business, I'm in the market for unfreezing a goddamn monkey today. Should have put it in the fucking microwave if you ask me. Mulan summons a bird to fly them across. And the bird's like, nah, this flight's only got one seat, bitch. And then she says, alright, fuck you. I've played Breath of the Wild. I know what to do. Dora the Explorer and Boots over here finally find the dragon's lair. They go inside and surprise, the dragon's a stoner. Yeah, there you go. That's it. He's smonk weed. Mulan sees that and she's like, my man, there's a massive drought going on. People are dying, dude. And the dragon doesn't really care because for one thing, he's stoned, and for another, why does he care about humans? What have they done for him, huh? The goddamn monkey starts sucking on the weed juice and I'm like, that's gonna fucking kill you, you stupid monkey. And Mulan says, all right, that's it. I've had enough. Everybody outside right now. But trouble arrives when the main bad guy shows up and he's opening his mouth. So now Mulan has to sword combat with him, while the monkey tries to figure out how to wake up the dragon. Again, the fighting is weird too. There's a part where they're both chewing, then they start throwing empty threats at each other, where the guy's like, I cannot wait to spill the blood of a woman. And then she hits him back with, that's kind of fucked up. Let's see if you bleed green blood, you green bastard. Now you're thinking to yourself, Leather, this cartoon's getting kind of racy. I mean, the woman just called the man green. Some of the character designs also make me uncomfortable. And don't get me started on the black bears thing from earlier. And yeah, that's true. This movie's kind of fucked up. At one point, the bad guy even says the N-word.
Nintendo 64.
The monkey finds the token and uses it to summon a rooster. Then the monkey pulls out the rooster's ass. Let me repeat that one more time. The monkey pulls out the rooster's ass. With this action, the collective trauma from the audience is strong enough to wake up the dragon. The day is saved as the dragon starts burning everything like a pyromaniac that doesn't care about consequences. With the bad guy fucking dead and the drought basically gone, peace is restored to... what is this place again, Russia? And finally, Mulan is back home, as pissed off looking as always. She looks into the reflection and sees that she is destined to become a concubine. To which she replies, I've been in war, I've seen some shit, I've unfrozen a goddamn monkey, and all that was a build up to this? And that's the story of Mulan for you. According to the legend, she then promptly killed herself, because she'd prefer doing that over serving a foreign ruler. I don't think these credits are even real. Alright, so in conclusion, movie, film, animated feature. Video game, technically. Yeah, I think 3, 8, 13, 21, 5, 12. All right, I'm glad we had this talk. Good night.